What's up, Internet? Bow to the Dow, back again, getting ready for the Cinderace raid that releases tomorrow. Let's take a closer look and see what we can learn from the Charizard that we already had, so we can be as ready as possible for the Cinderace that's coming up. So the information that we know so far comes from the 7-star Charizard that we wrapped up just a couple weeks ago. The Cinderace drops tomorrow, December 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Goes for just a couple days, ending at 7 p.m. on the 31st. We do get a second round of it, just like we did with the Charizard from January 12th to January 14th, but December 29th is tomorrow, so let's take a look at what we can learn from the Charizard so we can be as ready as possible for the Cinderace. The Charizard had a bunch of moves at its disposal, and what we saw every time was that turn 0, it would overheat into clearing its stats. The Cinderace is going to do something like that too. It's going to have a turn 0 attack. From there on, the Charizard raid went pretty normally. It had Dragon Pulse, Fire Blast, Hurricane, and Focus Blast on its way down to the shield. Once the shield happened, it would clear stats and abilities affecting us. It might clear itself again and would start using its Dragon Terra Blast, maybe Inferno. And then once the shield was broken, I think is how it worked, if I remember right, it would Sunny Day, powering itself up with the solar power and going from there. I'm thinking that the Cinderace is going to be something similar. The Charizard was special, and I'm going to think that the Cinderace is physical based on what it learns, but it's probably going to have access to a whole lot of moves. All of these were attacks, but except for Sunny Day, so it had some utility in there too. Cinderace is a fire type, but we know it's going to be Terra fighting, and it might have Libero, changes the Pokemon's type to its last used move. Except that Libero works a little bit differently in this game. It only works one time. Not going to change it out of its Terra type. It's Terra fighting, so even when it uses a move, if it has Libero, it's not going to change type away from its fighting Terra type. I'm pretty sure it's going to stay. So see, base stats looking here. Cinderace is definitely more of a physical attacker. That's what we should expect, physical. Charizard picked strong, damaging moves that it can find, and it wasn't super worried about accuracy. And when I'm looking through things here, I'm seeing Double Edge. We have Pyro Ball. I'm sure it's gonna have Pyro Ball and High Jump Kick from the egg move slot. So there's two moves that we can be expecting. It could have like Acrobatics maybe. We could expect Zen Headbutt, Fire Punch, Bulk Up. Might have Sword Stance, Iron Head, I'm sure it'll have Iron Head, Gunk Shot potentially, Flare Blitz potentially as well. So I think I'm looking at main moves of Pyro Ball, High Jump Kick, Iron Head, Gunk Shot, or maybe Fire Punch or Zen Headbutt, and then it'll have some of these other ones as its like extra slots. And one thing that I'm wondering about is Court Change. Court Change swaps effects on either side of the field. So like Reflect, Light Screen, Spikes, Stealth Rocks, blah 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 blah, any of the terrain. So I'm wary about using Reflect in here, but I don't know if he's gonna have it or not. That'll have to come with some testing. All right, with all that being said, we have a couple Pokemon over here that I think are gonna be good. He's gonna be Terra fighting, and even Libero isn't gonna change his type. So I'm thinking Armarouge is going to be one of the best ones I can have here. I have it trained up for HP to live, special attack for damage, with Calm Mind, Expanding Force, Reflect if Court Change doesn't happen, and then it just has an extra slot in there I'm not sure what to do with. Right now it's Lava Plume in case Libero does work, and he Iron Heads, changes to Steel, and then I have a fire move I can use. But with Flash Fire absorbing all the fire type moves, Psychic resisting all the fighting moves, Psychic also resisting the poison. I think Armarouge could be a really solid choice, maybe with Shell Bell, so that we can heal up because we don't have a way to do that yet. My other best option I'm thinking is going to be Espathra, Psychic Terra type, and I'm not sure, and I have mine with Opportunist in case he's going to like Sword Stance or Agility or something like that. But Lumina Crash can hit and also partially lower his defense. We can lower his attack with Feather Dance. Reflect could come up if Court Change isn't a thing to worry about, and Calm Mind again. This set looks like it's going to be really good. Again, no way to heal, so maybe a Shell Bell on there. And then the last thing I was thinking of that could maybe be good, Pelipper. I'm not super sold on the Pelipper yet, but Pelipper's ability is Drizzle, max HP, max special attack, makes it rain, weakening the fire moves. We already resist. We're going to resist fighting moves with our flying type. Since it's raining, Hurricane will always be 100% accurate, and we can just pop off some big damage hits. I put on Stockpile and Roost on there too, so that we can try and keep our health up. Roost to restore HP, Stockpile to buff our defenses. I don't know if the Pelipper is going to work or not, but it seems like it could be really good. I just don't know if his stats are really going to be there, because it is a Pelipper. All that being said, Cinderace releases tomorrow. I'm gonna finish leveling up these guys tonight. The Armor Rouge, the Espathra, and the Pelipper. I've also heard about a physical Slowbro set maybe that could be really good. Anyway, I'm still trying to prepare. Let me know, are you still trying to get ready? Do you have something planned? Do you have any different ideas than I do? And I hope that I will see you in the raid tomorrow. Until then, don't forget to have fun. Peace.